And, of course, our first-round pick, Laken Tomlinson, also here. First, let's welcome Manny Ramirez in. Manny, Matt Derry, welcome. What's going on, buddy?
Sir? Nothing. Just very happy to be here.
Laken, what's up, dude?
I'm good. How are you?
Congrats, man.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Hold on. We're going to get you up and hold that microphone, man. It's just there you go.
Hey, but you know when I'm going to do this for him real quick.
Yes.
I'm going to hold my hat down a little bit.
Oh, Virginia, that's right. We got a little ACC battle going on right now.
I'm just showing the ACC love. I'm not looking at it from the standpoint of there's this rivalry or anything with Duke.
Hold on. How did Duke do? 4 years at Duke. What was your record against Virginia?
I think we beat them every time.
You think we beat them every time?
Man, things have changed. No.
Was it 4-0?
It was 4-0.
Uh-oh.
4-0, okay. Either way, you know what? I want to welcome. You're a Lion now, so I can say, how you doing, family?
I'm family. It's cultures.
Welcome, both of you guys. First of all, Manny, I mean, kind of crazy whirlwind. I was reading this morning just about everything that you've been through and coming back, and you made a comment about you were a different guy when you were here the first time. Now, it's sort of weird walking back in the building?
It is, just because not many players get the opportunity to come back to the team where they started at. And to be able to have the opportunity to do so, it's amazing, especially where the team is at today. And for them to actually want me here, it's a blessing. And to be able to say that I'm a part of this organization that's on the rise right now, I'm happy about that.
And Manny, I know you, Maz was letting me know that you still own a home here in Michigan. So at some point you were planning on coming back this way, I would imagine.
Well, you never know. You never know where your path is going to lead you. And, I just happen to keep it. And I actually have a player that's renting it for me right now, but I'm not sure we're gonna have to make some changes once my family comes here.
Who is it? Who are we kicking out?
I'm not gonna say. Like that, so.
Manny's back and in his old number 63 for you, Laken. I mean, can you breathe? Like, take a deep breath. I mean, this has been kind of a crazy day, right? You've done media, you've done the presser yesterday, today. I mean, do you just need something to eat and to relax, go into a room and chill?
Honestly, I mean, I've just been having a lot of fun. This is a lot of fun, meeting great people. Obviously, being here and being in this welcoming environment is just it's really calms me down a lot. So I'm just so happy to be here, and I'm really excited to get back to work.
And what do you see as being the biggest asset that you can bring to this offensive line? Last year there were some leaks, and they started to give up some sacks and things of that nature. What do you think you will do personally to be able to help improve this offensive line?
I think I can bring to this team my skill set. I bring a lot of physical fundamentals. I play with great pad leverage. And I'm a guy who's going to give 125% effort. I'm gonna be out there and be working every day trying to make the team better.
Manny, have you seen this guy play? Have you? Did you have to go on YouTube this morning and be like, all right, this is my new teammate, I got to check him out?
No, I haven't. I haven't had the opportunity yet. But like I said, I've been hearing some amazing things, and I'm very excited to see what he's going to be able to do for the team.
You were here, Manny, before, and obviously it was bad times, and it was a different regime. Now this is 11-win team. When you talk to guys around the league, and you were in Denver for years, I think everybody would agree that it's a different chatter about Detroit now, isn't it?
Oh, there definitely is. I'm sorry to say, but when I was here, I felt like there was a dark cloud over this building. It was kind of hard to walk in here because it was like walking on eggshells, not knowing what to expect or if I was even going to be here anymore. And in case I was gone, but to be able to be here today and just see how everybody, that cloud isn't here anymore. Everybody's excited. Everybody's on their toes. Everybody's really upbeat about what's expected now. What's the bar? The bar has been set, and it's pretty high, and everybody's excited because it's the possibility of getting back up there is big.
Man, I had a question for you. When I was picked in '91, first-round draft pick, and I struggled my first year. And quite often we see a lot of guys. We had Eric Ebron who came in last year, didn't quite get the production that everyone, the fans, the organization was expecting out of him. How can a player like you, a veteran, a guy who has that experience, what can you do to help offensive line get better, just bringing that type of leadership to the table?
Well, every individual is different. Everybody's going to produce at a different level, at a different pace and all that stuff. And what I was able to experience while I was here, I had Dominic, I had Backus, I even had Edel Molitalo and Ephraim Salaam for a little bit here. And when I went to the different Broncos, I had Chris Cooper and Rutch Hochstein, and even a guy younger than me, Ryan Clady and Luis Vasquez. Those are some real good players, and the type of passion they have for the game and dedication of putting in the work, because that's where it all counts. You know, you can't just show up on a Sunday and play. It's all about what you put in, you know, before that, behind the scenes, and not only in for off-season training, but before that. You know, you're expected to show up in shape to get in shape, and it's all about the work that you put in and how focused you are and how you know your weaknesses and what are you going to do to better yourself. You know, and I'm here to show the younger guys, you know, that what it takes to do that. So
that's the voice of Manny Ramirez, the newest Lion, back for his second stint. Of course, Laken Tomlinson with us as well. Herman Moore with Matt Derry, live from Lions training facility here in Allen Park. For you, Laken, you played for David Cutcliffe. You know what? We have a Peyton Manning connection here. Manny played with Peyton. You played for Peyton's coach, David Cutcliffe in Duke. He really turned that program around. It became a football school for a little while. Everybody talks about Coach K and everything else. Does that help you in your transition to this level in terms of how you helped build that program at Duke?
Yeah, I mean, you know, obviously Coach Cut came in at Duke when it was, the program wasn't as strong as it is today. But, you know, with Coach Cut recruiting a lot of great guys, great young men that came together under one goal and believed in his philosophy, and, you know, turned the team around. And, you know, that just goes to show that, you know, Coach Cut's mentorship of everyone on the team is just, you know, truly amazing. And just all praise to Coach Cut.
Yeah, he's excellent. Let me ask you about left guard versus right guard. Pretty good right guard here in Larry Warford. What's the difference? Is there one?
Is there a difference?
Is there one? No?
I don't think so. I don't think so at all.
But in terms of like lining up on a side, Herman's laughing. I'm not a football player.
The only reason why I'm laughing is because as a receiver, sometimes it's tough when you, depending on who you are as a player, to go from the right side to the left side. And I would think that would be a little bit of a difference, but some players, and you can truly tell a guy that, you know, like Manny had mentioned, if you really go in and you work that craft and that skill, you become very comfortable on either side, because you never know. Sometimes you may have to switch sides, and that plays into a strength of a player.
Right. Well, at Duke University, I've only played the right guard position. But, you know, in my pre-draft process, you know, going to the Senior Bowl, and I got some stats on left guard and felt pretty comfortable with that. So, for me, I don't think there's any difference between guards, in my opinion, honestly. And I'm just excited to work.
I got a question as far as when you look at playing at the collegiate level and now having to step up to the professional level. Is there anything that concerns you personally that you say to yourself, you know what, I have to get better at this if I'm going to be successful at this level that I may not have been able to get away with at the collegiate level?
You know, you're going to get those guys. The difference between the college level and the NFL level, you know, it's the level of play. Obviously, speed of the game is better. You're playing top guys every week. In college, you can those 1-2 guys a season. In NFL, you're going to get those guys every day. You know, every game you're playing, you're going to get the best of the best. So you got to make sure your body and mind is prepared every week to go out there and perform.
Fellas, thanks so much for stopping by. Great meeting both of you. Manny, welcome back, man.
Glad to be back.
And it's got to be, you know, you're going from a very good team to a very good team, which I think is probably a blessing for you. Same thing for Laken, by the way, who's rocking. What's the ring you got on there, my man?
This is the ring we got for completing the season. Last season is a 9-win season.
So like a 9-win season, right?
Yeah,
that's very sweet.
It's a nice ring.
Maybe Virginia will get one of those.
Hey, man, you better watch it. Watch it, man. Don't talk about my Cavs,
I went to Syracuse, right? You and I are both in the tank.
I can't talk about when I leave. I can talk about when we're there, though.
We are both from basketball schools.
ACC representing this first-round draft, too, by the way.
That's right. Laken, thanks so much.
Thank you.
All right, Manny, welcome back. There they are, the newest Lions. They're back. Manny Ramirez and Laken Tomlinson here in Detroit. We'll take a break and come back as we're live here from Allen Park. Matt Derry and Herman Moore, Maz and Moores. We take it at 9:30.